Hi guys, me again. So this is the same day as the food haul video, and now I'm just going to show you a little bit what I do with this food to make it go as far as possible. I have a rough idea what I would like to make with this food, and I'm going to share that with you. But I'm just going to do some prepping today. So when I get the veg home and stuff, I inspect it to see if it's okay. And the parsnips were not. I've peeled them, but they were going like brown and mushy at the top. So these will need to be used today so I can preserve them as long as possible, because these will not last even in the fridge. They will not last. So I am going to do my swede, parsnip and carrot mash. And I'm also going to do a vegetable stew with some of the parsnip, the swede and the carrots. I've got a couple of onions from the allotment. I'm going to put that in. I don't know if I'm going to put any chicken in yet. I'm going to get the chicken out now and count how many little fillets I've got in there. I've got 14 in here. That's perfect. So that's enough for one a day for each of me, for me and my son. Yeah, 14 in there, so I'm really chuffed with that, ace. So I'm going to get 2 out now for the chicken burgers tonight. And they're quite thick, so I'll probably cut them in half and like butterfly them, because those bread rolls are quite big. So it seems like we're having more than we actually are. Right, they're in the fridge to defrost. So yeah, this vegetable stew, I could actually put 2 chicken fillets in there to give it a little bit of chicken in it. I'll see how we get on. What else are we going to do? So do that. I'm going to chop these up now and weigh them out. This is just half of one of those sweets, so I might use all this in the mash and chop some more up for the stew. I've got a cauliflower here I'm going to make into cauliflower soup. And what else I'm going to do? Oh, I'm going to get some lentils as well to go in the stew. My son loves the little green lentils. Right, I'm going to get on with this, and then I will be back in a bit when I'm a bit further ahead. Just want to show you the size of this cauliflower. That's just half of it, massive. I went around and I was feeling all the cauliflowers, and I don't care. I rummaged right through the boxes. There was boxes and boxes of them until I found decent sized ones. So I could get the most for my money. Another thing, I also love cauliflower mash. Oh, so good. I could make cauliflower rice with this. But this half is going in to a soup. So I'm just going to put this on here now and start that off. And I've got the bits for the stew here. I've got parsnip, carrot, potatoes, some little new potatoes I had left, onions, and I'm going to use some of that swede, and I'm going to get my pressure cooker out and I'm going to put that on. So hopefully by the time I get back from the school run, the stew will be ready. That'll be one thing done. Yay! My kitchen smells amazing, yay! Does anybody else get really nervous when they put their pressure cooker on? I am so nervous of it all the time, and especially when it starts steaming and then the valve pops up and think phew, because any second you think the lid's gonna go flying off. I think I'm gonna have to get a new pressure cooker. I lost the little valve. I bought replacement ones, put it in, and now my lid doesn't lock. If I just touched it slightly now, that would open, and I'm sure before I lost that little valve, once I turned it, it was really difficult to like open again, but now it's not. Even like when this is ready now and I open the steam thing, I have to be so careful, because if I just touch that lid slightly, boom, it's gonna go. So I'm thinking, yeah, that's gonna be on my Christmas list to get a new pressure cooker, because I don't want that lid to blow. Cauliflower is boiling in some stock, so I'll just leave that. And in the pressure cooker I have got my stew. I added 2 little bits of mini chicken thighs, the smallest bits I could find, I put them in. I also added some green lentils. I had some beef stock cubes and chicken stock cubes, and this is what I keep them in. And I had loads of chicken ones, so I said to my son, oh, will you just chuck those chicken stock cubes in there? And he's chucked the beef in as well. So they're all the same. So I have to have a little peek when I'm opening them. If they're darker, I know it's the beef. If they're like yellow, then I know it's the chicken. So I put 1 beef and 1 chicken stock in this stew, as well, with all my lovely vegetables and my little bit of chicken. It'll be like a hint of chicken stew. So I love planning. I love weighing. Weighing's a massive thing. I portion stuff out. Like we're having those chicken burgers tonight. And if my son says, oh, can I have another chicken burger? Sorry, no, that's all there is. But I'll do like extra sweet potato fries. The only thing I didn't manage to get in my food haul was peas, frozen peas. They didn't have any of the cheap ones. So I think I've got some left here. But I'll do some more salad with it and bulk it out like that. So use less meat. But yeah, I stick to a plan, and I know roughly how much food we can, or portions we can get out of things. Okay, so I've been to pick my son up from school, and I've just been faffing around. So I've got 5 tubs of the chicken and lentil stew, and they're the big tubs. Chicken and vegetable with the lentils in it. I've got a pan of my cauliflower soup here. I'm just waiting for that to cool down a bit, and then hopefully I can portion that up. I'm hoping for maybe 2-3 portions out of that. I've got my yoghurt straining, and here I've got my carrot, swede and parsnip mash on the boil. I've cut up a load of sweet potato fries, and I just put them in a little bit of corn flour, salt and pepper. Got my lard, and I'm going to cook these in the air fryer. The chicken fillets for the chicken burgers tonight are still frozen, but that's fine. I will just cut them as they're frozen and fry them in a frying pan, and they will defrost. They'll be thin enough, to defrost, and hopefully they won't go too dry that way. But yeah, I was going to do some butter bowls for lunch for me, but I've run enough. I've run out of time. I've got other stuff I need to do now, so I'm going to start dinner. I've got, bless you, I've got 4 bread rolls here that are going out of date tomorrow. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to freeze them today. I'm going to use 2 for dinner and freeze the other 2. So we can have chicken burgers again if we want, or I can use them for something else. Yeah, and I think that I get to a certain point in the day and my mind just goes buzzy. So I will be back in a bit when the chicken burger's done, so I can show you guys tonight's dinner. And then because my son loves this stew, I thought he could take some for lunch for school. Also the cauliflower soup, that'll do for lunch, but then I can have some either in the fridge, or I'll freeze it and it'll be like a ready meal. Yeah, I won't have to cook as much this week, yay! And works out cheaper, and it preserves my food longer, so I'm not wasting anything, and I'm being super organised and keeping my prices super low. Yay, that's what we want, isn't it? Right, I'll be back in a bit. So I just want to show you quickly what I do with the chicken fillets. I just cut them in half. Look how big that looks now, and it's the same chicken fillet. I've just cut it down the middle, and I've got the other one here. This one's fallen apart, but that's the size of the chicken fillet. And then when I cut it in half, I got a massive bit like that. Sweet potato fries are done. And there we go, there's tonight's dinner, chicken burger with sweet potato fries with cucumber and lettuce. I've just toasted the buns. These bread rolls are so soft. gorgeous. I put the other two in the freezer. And this is mine. I have mayonnaise with mine. Yay! How good does that look? Not bad for eating on a budget. Not bad. Hi guys, so the chicken burger and sweet potato fries was gorgeous. It was very filling, it was lovely. Okay, so I'm done for the night now. I've got 5 portions of stew here, but I usually do them about 400 grams, which is equivalent to like a ready meal or a tin of soup. I've got a tub of yogurt here that's finished straining, so that's nice and thick. My dad has these little yogurts, and so I collect the pots from them and I fill them with yogurt when me or my son wants one, so they are measured out, and I add a bit of fruit. So I either use like tinned mandarins or peaches, or if I've got any frozen fruit I will cook that, you know. Oh, I love blueberries cooked with the yogurt. Sometimes we have a bit of honey on it. Oh, gorgeous. But yeah, I measure everything out. I weigh, when I'm on a budget, weigh everything out so I know exactly how much food I've got and that it'll last. I've got 2 tubs of Swede, carrot and parsnip mash, and these are 500 grams each, so we can have, there's enough there for the 2 of us instead of potato. And then I've got 2 tubs here of the cauliflower soup, which is absolutely heaven, and that is just under 400 grams. I go by 400 grams around because of a tin of soup or the weight of a ready meal, and these fit perfect then in my son's flask, his food flask for school, so like he can have maybe a portion of stew to go in it or some soup. Oh, so tired now. Right, so I am gonna put these in the fridge, make myself a cup of tea. So yeah, take care guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.